Turning to our Commitment 2022 coverage, as we take a live look at the state capitol, we are 21 days to California's primary election, and we want you to be prepared for the primary. To do that, we're talking to several Northern California registrars. To begin the week, we welcome Jana Hayes with Sacramento County. She works pretty closely with the voter registration and elections team. Jana, good morning.
Good morning.
First of all, Sacramento County, the voter guides are out, and I got mine, and I noticed there were several changes there that folks need to know about, things like bilingual ballots and boundary changes. So talk about some of those things that folks may not be aware of, but that are pretty important as we head toward the primary.
That's right. We made a few changes to our voter information guides as well as our ballots. In previous years, we had a trilingual ballot. It was English, Spanish, and Chinese, but it created a really long ballot because not only did we have to include everything in 3 languages, but then the font was a little bit smaller. So instead this year, we've moved to 3 different bilingual ballots because we have also added ballots in Vietnamese. And so we now have English, Spanish, English Chinese, or English and Vietnamese ballots and voter information guides for people that want to receive their information in their language, which I think is really inclusive and helps people participate in the process in a different way than they had before. In addition to that, we went through a redistricting process, which means that people may see candidates and contests that they had not previously seen on their ballot before because they are now in a different district, whether it's congressional, assembly, city council, board of supervisors. So just be aware of those changes. It's not wrong. It's just different than you've seen before.
You know, Jana, one of the other things that sometimes comes up are questions about election security. One other thing I noticed is that anyone can tour, anyone can have access to that facility, I would imagine, though, before Election Day.
Absolutely. So we really welcome people that want to observe the process. I think a lot of people don't know or understand what happens to their ballot after they turn it in. And it's a really fascinating process to watch. And we welcome people to come see how we process the ballots, how we open them. You can view our tabulation room through an observation window. But something else that we have that we started last year is a live stream camera in our tabulation room. As soon as we start tabulating ballots, we have a 24/7 live stream camera that you can see our entire tabulation room, all of the machines, the server that's connected to it. It really enhances not only our security, but the transparency of the process.
One of the things that came up during the last election cycle was about folks getting material that perhaps didn't belong to them. Something was perhaps sent to their home and it didn't have their name on it. What do you suggest people do if that happens this time?
So if people feel like they can't just throw it away, they are certainly welcome to come back and turn it into our office, but they can also put it back in the mail and it will be returned to us as a no delivery. You know, our process is only as good as our voter file, and we really depend on people when they move to update their voter registration, whether it's they stay in county or they move out of the state or whatever the case may be. We're constantly cleaning out our voter files so that we can have the most up-to-date information, but we do depend on people to either go to the DMV and update their information or go onto our website and update their voter registration information so that everything that we send out is as accurate as possible.
Jana, we have about 30 seconds. What is the maybe one question that you get most often from voters?
I think people are still wondering how they return their ballot now that we don't have traditional voter precincts. And the answer is you can either drop it in the mail, no postage necessary, turn it in at one of our drop boxes, or once our vote centers open on May 28th, you can still go and vote in person. And all of that information is on our website at elections.saccounty.gov.
A lot of great information. Jana, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And folks, we do have another reminder. We do have a voter guide for you on the KCRA3 app. All you have to do is pull out your phone and scan this QR code to get there. And here are a few dates to remember specific to Sacramento County. So ballot drop boxes are already open. Remember, in a little more than a week, on May 28th, select vote centers will open. May 31st is the last day that ballots can be mailed in. All vote centers are open on June the 4th. And remember, the primary election day is June the 7th. And every day this week, we're going to be talking to a different Northern California registrar. Watch every day at 7 a.m. right here on My 58 as we answer your questions and help you be prepared for the primary.